Okay, we're doing this again, but this time I'm going to show you Microsoft Clipchamp, which was hard for me to find at first. Once you find it, maybe decide to right click and pin it to start our taskbar. There's the other part that confused me. There's create new video from scratch. But if you go down here, there's all your old videos. I'll show you with Video Project 17, which was the video I just made. You can see here, press close to make this closer. You can see the time there. See that? You press the arrow keys on your keyboard from left to right. I believe it moves it in bigger increments. You see 0, 10, 0, 10. Like closer. Yeah. Now it's not so much. It'll fit timeline. That makes it optimal. Okay, so the journey so far. You press this. Makes it mute. It got me here. You can see how there's different things. I'm still new here. I don't consider myself this one. That was. What that was, why that's the thing is, that's why I cut it up. You press this, and you can cut them up in bits. And you can also delete them. You can also separate their audio. You can see it detach the audio right there. I don't think they were the same at first, but your computer resolution is, and kind of go from there. And AI, the internet recommended like somewhere between. Yeah, see, there's two of me talking now. 2,900, 200. That's what I did. So that's neat. Create new video. There we go. So you probably have some kind of video that you already recorded, you brought on your phone. Here's my Fred impression. You drop everything in here, and it loads it in basically. And you put it there, and it's there. And you add text. There's this to add it to the line here. Yeah, see? Now, if you want to edit, you just click on it and do all that. That's that, the color, the edit of the text. It brought this menu up. It changes. Wait, this VHS. I actually never messed with this before. Never had a reason to. Press delete on your keyboard. Delete. It's an easy shortcut. And you can add an image too. This is just an image. Oh, it needs to be added there before it can go anywhere. And you put it in here, or any spots really. You're just going to keep making these panels every time you add something new if you want them to be added at the same time. Like here. This. And the other one's still there. the gist of it. This is easier than explaining the other thing. I don't think there's like anything in the settings you have to worry about other than taking stuff out of your OneDrive. Be very, very quiet. That's my impression. And of course, you can stitch two separate videos together, like so. There's some seconds of nothing there and there. I can make them shorter or longer. See, now it doesn't even continue on. Yeah, it did this. Copy and paste. I said before, I hate audio the most. I might get better at it one day. Can add shapes here. The shape. Audio and visuals. These are all like royalty free, basically. Now go to Clipchamp again. Continue without backup. You notice this is here now, but I never clicked saved. It automatically saves even if you exit out. And you see here, these are this is like the draft. This is be very very quiet. Be very very quiet. Okay, well, that was a bug. Be very very quiet. This is me. I'm hunting rabbit. How I did that was go to record and here. Blah 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 blah, Mr. Freeman. Blah 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 blah, Mr. Freeman. Yeah. And it's get added here. It automatically gets applied at the end of the timeline for some damn reason. Yeah. This, on top of many other things, is why I hated doing this. Blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way. In fact, I'm pretty sure most people don't, most professionals don't use Clipchamp. They go to some other tool, which is probably better. Blah 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 blah, Mr. Freeman. And once you like save all this, like you go to export, and you go to quality, then you can tell it to export. It'll make this file and that file. You already saw that. How this version didn't have all the extra stuff. That's what happens once it finishes. You don't have any of the audio shit. So all this other stuff I haven't messed with. I messed with overlays during my first video a bit. Songs. I did a Rift video where I just paused it basically on different bits and then did my audio take and then realign it a bit. Sometimes trim a bit of the audio off, and that's how I did the riffs. Like I said, I'm pretty sure there's an easier way. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have just made mini little clips for Clipchamps. That was just the talking bits, and then I would have talked over that, and then later I could combine all those. That's something I'll do later. As transitions, I use that a bit. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? Da, 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 da. Oh, what I've done with OBS sometimes, like how I get the footage, is I open YouTube because you know there are some like tools you can use to like extract YouTube videos off of YouTube, but I don't know. I got kind of scared, and I wanted to see if it was possible to. I don't know.
The game Quake, one of the greatest FPS games ever to be released.
Get my OBS out. Oh yeah, I'm recording right now. Duh.
Quake was mostly known for its fast.
I'll just keep letting it go. I'll put on full screen, and I just keep letting it run. And then once it's done, all 26 minutes, I go to my OBS. I go to File, Show Recordings, and it's there. I mean, it's assuming I pressed recording, which I'm already recording this. Once I'm done, my final recording will be right here. So, and then I just like edit stuff off, like put a black bar there or there, and that riff video you'd see that's it was like copy public domain films, lol, and let's riff at the bottom. That was actually covering the YouTube bits. That's how you do that. Or one of the ways you do that. The tool is probably easier, especially since you can't really use the computer when you're trying to get the video. Yeah, I think that might be it.